Hello, 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 welcome to the Sportier stream. How's everybody doing? I always ask it every single stream. I want to hear what you guys say. We got a big night here tonight. It is Ignition night. We got two matches with two Ignition teams. We're gonna start off with the first ever time we'll see the Ignition Foundations Cup team, and later on we'll see the Ignition Academy roster play. How's everybody doing? My name is Sporty FC. Nice to see you all. And man, it's been a couple days and a lot of going live. I know we're running on a streak right now, a pretty good streak. In fact, I'm gonna see what streak that is. It's a strong streak. We're going live often. Yeah, since like this is the 8th day in a row we're gonna be live. I'm happy with that. That's a pretty good streak to go on. 8 days straight. Not the longest streak I've ever had. I've had streaks that have gone, I think, 2 weeks or more. But if I were to give us, like, I know we're gonna be going live a couple more days in the future, but nice to see you all. Hopefully everybody is hanging out well over there. And I know we're gonna get some fans here for Ignition, as they'll be playing DTP Pontics King. Pontics King, funny name because I recognize some of these players, and I had to ask where. Well, I saw them in the Indie Gaming League. Back in May, I saw them in the Indie Gaming League. So it's fun to see them back here now, playing in the Foundations Cup. As Ignition, rest of our time, we'll see this version of Ignition, the Foundations Cup team, as they'll be playing here tonight. And both these teams, it hasn't really been a great season for them. You know, they both want to have better seasons and want to see better outcomes. Well, to do that, a win here would be nice. Pontics King, their season has started out quite poorly. They're 0-2. Ignition, 1-1 in comparison. Still not great, but a 1-1 record is a lot better than an 0-2 record at this point in the season. Although nicely for both of them, the seasons still have a long way to go. But it's not looking easy for these teams. Nice thing Pontics King can take though is that both their losses came in Game 5. For Ignition, they lost in a sweep. They won in Game 5. So a lot of Champions Field between these teams. We'll see if maybe we'll see it here tonight on this match. I mean, with 4 of the matches with these teams involved going to Game 5. Not be surprised if we get there. We've been seeing a lot of Game 5s recently in Premier Championship Series, a lot of Game 7s as well in Blackline, so interesting mix here, a lot of Champions Field. What's funny is that came off after a kind of a wave of sweeps, 3-0s. So, interesting how the stream works. It feels like there's patterns on it, but there really aren't. And I don't like cherry pick these matches. Although this is a good match. I'm happy to see the Ignition roster play. I'm sure they'll be excited to play on the field. How's everybody doing? Make sure to get your votes in for who you think is the best team. Tell me who you think will win. As Ignition taking on Pawn Takes King. DTP Pawn Takes King. Would you call them DTP PTK? I guess so. Well, both teams have full rosters, they have strong rosters. Lobby is up for any of them, so we'll be getting the series started soon enough. It's a best of 5. The series after this will be a best of 7. As some interesting storylines here. In this one, again, both these teams having a pretty terrible start to the season. If they want to do well, a win here would be a good thing for them. Getting yourself above some of these other teams below you. Both these teams. Someone's going to have to win tonight. Pontics King has had a terrible start to their season. 0-2. 4-6. Sure, they have a great game differential. The best of any of the 0-2 teams, and there's 3 of them in their division, but you don't really want to be in this situation. Going to Game 5 twice, losing twice. Maybe questions if they have that clutch factor. Obviously, so far they've shown that they do not. As for Ignition, I mean, they only win game in Game 5, but they lost in a sweep, so not a great start for them either. Max, as we take a look at these teams and who they play against. Ignition, first week they lost to Valhalla Death Wish, who are currently 2-0 but 6-2 in games. Their win came over Evolve Silver, another 0-2 team, so not looking great for these teams. Pontics King lost to Rage Quit, who are 1-1, and then they also lost to Energy Infinite Busters, who are currently I'll find them soon enough. Energy Infinite Busters. We'll find them. Don't worry. I'll get them soon enough. Okay, we found out. It's a mistake. They lost to Vect GG easy. No, they didn't. Didn't lose to Vect. Who did they lose to? What the? I'm finding out who they lost to. Yes, they did lose to. They lose to Vect GG Carnage, who are 1-1. I was right, and then I second guessed myself because there's a second Vect GG team. Yes, they did. They lost to Vect GG Carnage. There we go. Took me a while. That team is currently 1-1. Well, I'm just gonna wait around here. I know both teams there getting ready for this series for PCS. It'd be a fun one. I'm excited. I'm always excited for these matches. Always excited for it. I'll have a fun set of series, and I know there's some series coming later on this week. If you were to go to my schedule, which is posted in my link tree, go to it. You can find out what my schedule is for the rest of this week. It's gonna be good. We got some spicy matchups, a lot of best of sevens here for Blackline, and a good amount of PCS and Splash series, so a lot of different matches coming in. As we're gonna make sure that we can get everything ready here to set up and good to go. We're just waiting for these teams. We know that they'll be here soon enough. Do not worry. As we wait here for 12 teams to get everybody in. As there's Spider. Is that? I feel like I think Spider checks. Is that Briz? Is that Brizzle's name? Oh goodness. They've updated the roster and I didn't know. I don't believe they have. No, they haven't. Okay, no one's changed their roster, so no, it's not Brizzle, that's Briz. Who's Spider checks? I gotta figure that one out. Active here. Don't worry, I'll make sure to get Brizzle to answer me with that. Spider checks. I figure out who Spider Jax is. That's an interesting name. It definitely doesn't match any of the ones I know, but we're gonna figure this one out soon enough. Do not worry. As we wait for both teams to join on in. We're a little past the past start time here, but these teams got 15 minutes. Yeah, I think I found out. Spider checks his Omarion. There we go. And oh hey, the DDP Politics King is joining up in apparently. Gonna make sure we get everybody. There is everybody. I was saying we were missing one. Now we're not. Uh-oh, now we got an extra player. We can't have an extra player in here. We need to get rid of that. You cannot have extra players here. We'll make sure to clean everything out. There we go. I think they're gonna get rid. I think they'll get the issue here fixed. I was gonna message them, but it seems like we might be able to have the spectator leave. So sorry about this, guys. We are delayed, but well, we can't allow teams to have uninvited spectators. Oh, as soon as the situation is fixed up. Actually, you know what? I think I could probably. Yeah, as soon as we fix up this issue, I might actually have to message these teams specifically and see if we can get this sorted out. So sorry about this, guys. But, well, the spectator would be, well, the spectator would cause one of these teams to have a forfeit, so we can't allow that to happen. Okay, as soon as Ignition decides on which players to play, we'll have this series started. Again, so sorry about this, guys, but right now we are having an issue where there's 8 people in the lobby and we can only have 7. So Ignition, I think they have one of their subs on. And so they need... Again, so sorry about this. Alright, book's up. Yeah, we got 8:30 and 9:30. Got 8:30 and 9:30. Do not worry. Hello, everybody. Again, so sorry about this. We are currently undergoing some issues here with these teams. Again, so sorry about the situation. It's not one I like to be in. Again, this is a tough situation. Again, we're gonna be delayed here, but again, we're trying to get this issue solved out. And so sorry about this, chat. I don't, the situation, but it has to happen sometimes. Well, now we got everybody in here. Again, so sorry, chat. We had to be delayed here, but we have everything sorted out. It's Team Ignition versus DTP. Pawn takes king. A best of 5 series. As both these teams have had a messy start to the season. Matchup like this can maybe help them climb up again. Pawn takes king the other way. Ignition Brazil, last one who'll get the demo. Now, cleared away. Tattoo towards the corner. Infield from Omarion. This one in front for Omarion again. The Tattoo will clear this. And now he looks for a pinch here, young Savage. He misses the ball. Tattoo towards the back wall. It'll bounce its way up. First one to challenge it. It's now cleared. No second touch. Brizzle with the touch himself. It's going away. Tattoo off the sidewall. Demoed. Ignition. A little bit nervous on their own half, but like the defense, now they get offense here against Pawn takes king. Infield in. That one's not on. Infield pass not going to work. Now it's Bungie with the dribble. He'll get the flick himself. Omarion with the 50-50. Infield. Tattoo beaten by Young Savage. Now he'll ring it around the corner. Infield potential. Bungie code will clear it away. Omarion upfield. Offense. Ignition trying to find it. They're trying to find shots more importantly. And it's infield pass. Brizzle can't beat Tattoo. And now it will bounce its way off the corner. Omarion with the flick. Malicious. Trying to save it, but it's Brizzle. Will put it into the corner. Ignition trying to challenge their way in the offense through the corners, but really working here. As Bungie Board trying to find a breakthrough. It's off the back wall. Shot for himself. It will go in. Pawn takes king. Leads the series here. Took almost 2 minutes of work. But it's Bungicle with a massive 50-50 win in the midfield. And then he wins the race of the ball. Pawn takes king. Takes the lead here with that one. Tattoo off the back wall. Looking for the second. Couldn't reach it, but it's Bumpalicious to double their lead. ATP Pawn takes king. Pretty happy with that one. Now they better add more. As Satsu take-off win for Pawn Takes King here. Off the back row, Young Savage, but he mishandles it! Bungee cord shot, saved by Brizzle. As Ignition, a lot more defensive out of the series. It's upfield from Marion, he can't shoot. Bungee cord, it's only in front of his own nets. Young Savage, that one's off the crossbar. Still in front, Tattoo will clear. Now, a dribble play out here for Bungee cord. Gets past Brizzle, the whole way off the back wall. Marion. Infield, Bumpalicious with a dribble. Tattoo, demoed as well. Now cleared up field. Bungee cord. I can't get the touch against Young Savage. He's trying to get a dribble now, but Bumpalicious challenges him. Still, an overcommit from Pawn Takes King, and Ignition will push up. Marion looking for Brizzle, looking for their first goal of the game. Bungee cord will clear, Young Savage on net. This one, going to the back post! A beautiful shot here from Young Savage. As Ignition find their first goal of the series. Took some work, took some fighting. They got the win in the end. At least in that play. Still, they need another goal. And with how long it took for them to get there first. Has now cleared away. Bumpalicious misses this. Young Savage on net. Saved by Bungee cord. Has cleared upfield from Brizzle. Off the back wall. Infield pass. Ignition still can't find enough. Tattoo with the flick. On takes King. Still hold this lead. It's kind of a slow-moving game so far. Not a lot of chances, but Ignition starting to get more and more. Bungee cord with the clear. Brizzle. This is it up. To Marion. Marion. Infield, maybe for Young Savage, but Bungee cord will clear. Young Savage with a dribble. Can't get past that too. Bumpalicious trying to go through the defense, but Brizzle with the save. Bungee cord off the corner. Pressure now from Pawn Takes King. All they need is one more goal, and this game will probably be theirs. But getting that chance is not easy, especially with both these teams having difficulties actually getting their offenses on their wheels. Seems maybe it's a thing that they've had this entire season. Generally speaking, teams that are low on the leaderboard do usually have weaker offenses. Now Marion with the flip reset. Infield for Young Savage, cleared away. Bumpalicious will throw it downfield. It's Ignition now. I put in offense. A flick as well. Final seconds. Bungee cord off the back. Marion. 50-50, but Bungee cord will try to put out this corner, but now infield pass. Shot coming. No, it's just high. Ignition had their chance, but they couldn't use it. And now Pawn Takes King will clear the ball away and end game one. Pawn Takes King with a game one victory. Good start for them. They definitely needed that, especially a team known for going to game 5. Getting yourself this early lead can help you. As they look to try to progress further. But I know Pawn Takes King, they're gonna like that. They get the good start here in the series. Arf? What? Interesting. Okay, we're ready for game 2 here. Both teams, I think they're ready for this. As we'll look to game 2 started. On takes King with the series lead right now. Game 2. On takes King. Gonna be happy with that game 1 victory again. For a team like them, they've gone to game 5 so often they've lost. And they've lost, they want to give themselves the best chances here to not go there again. As I don't know why both teams haven't joined. I'll make sure to message them. As again, we just need to get this thing started up again. We're having some issues here, guys. Here, 1 second. One second, guys. We're gonna go to a quick break. We got an issue here. 1 second. Just sorry about this, guys. We'll be right back. Hopefully, soon enough. Again, chat, this is not saying that the issues have stopped. The issues are still here. We're still fixing them, but I really do want to let you all know that this could be a lengthy pause. Again, I'm really sorry about this, guys. I really am. I just wanted to have a good series tonight, but we're having some issues here. We will try our hardest to fix this, but it could take a while. I'm still here, guys, if you want to say anything. But I'm really sorry about this. This is not my intention for what we were supposed to do tonight. Again, I'll try my hardest, and I really hope this doesn't push everything else back. Okay, looks like we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. We're here. We're gonna reset here. Reset game 2. We're resetting game 2. Both teams did not join. We'll be right back. Do not worry. Again, hopefully that has solved our issues. This game will happen. I'm so sorry about this, guys. We are having some real issues here. Hopefully we can reset here for game 2. As soon as both teams are joined back, we'll get game 2 here underway. Again, this was not my intention for tonight. We had some disagreements between the teams. Hopefully, and I cross my fingers that that's the last of it. I know that was a long break. Okay, well, as soon as Ignition joins back, we'll get this series back underway. It is, I can tell you, Quake, it is not stream issues. If it was a tech issue, I would let you know it's a tech pause. It is not a tech pause. Okay. No, I have no problem with you guys. I'm a little... I'm so sorry if I came off as annoyed. I'm not annoyed, by the way. I promise you, I'm not that annoyed. As we get here to game 2. Again, so sorry about the pauses there, everybody. Hopefully, all the issues have been solved out here. As an early goal from Tattoo. DTB Pawn takes King. Looking to take another one in this series, but... time is tough. But they do get it here early, 15 seconds in. As this kickoff won by Bungee Cord. Miss here on the back wall. Chance here in front, but it's cleared away. Bungee around the corner. Grizzle misses this. Infield for Bumpalicious. He'll make it a second goal. Again, well, we came off of a long break here, and for DTB Context King, it looks like they didn't have a break at all. And that impresses me, because so many times when you see these kind of long pauses, you think teams are going to really struggle with it, but my goodness, they have not struggled at all. Ignition, on the other hand, though, a slow start is the best way to talk about that one. But well, they're trying to become fruitful. Last game, it took them a while to get that first goal, and then when they did get it, they didn't have enough time to get the second. Now, cleared to the sideball by Young Savage. Still try to put this one upfield. Takes under Bungee Cord. Trying to dribble around. Young Savage, aka Lil Fugi, in PCS. In case you guys are wondering his name. Infield here, cleared away. Bumpalicious to the sidewall. Trying to get a dribble, this one through the midfield. Cleared back by Omarion. Tattoo down the field, Young Savage. Trying to get a dribble, but can't beat him out. Omarion upfield. Bungee Cord towards the corner. Now out in front for Bumpalicious. In front. To the sidewall here from Omarion. So throw it upfield. Maybe looking for a second touch, but he can't beat Bungee Cord. And now he's going to find a clear himself. Towards the corner. Infield, demo, Bumpalicious. He wasn't the one with the demo, but he'll get the goal instead. I think that name describes this play pretty well. Albeit it was not. It was an Ignition player going for a demo at the wrong time. Pawn takes king, up by 3 goals. Savage clears it away. Off the sidewall in. Amarian, that's going to be a goal back for Ignition. As Young Savage will put in the assist. Amarian will put in the goal. After, again, a bit of a drought here for Ignition. At least at the start of these games they have droughts, but maybe trying to recover just a little bit. Amarian infield. Towards the back wall. Jumping was Brizzle, but he doesn't read the bounce correctly. And now Ignition team bump. That's going to slow their offense down. Infield attempt, but no one's there for it. And the team bump made things worse for them. It slowed down their offense to a halt. And now they have to contend with Pawn Takes King. Once again, a potent offense here for DTP Pawn Takes King. But now you gotta be a little careful. The net's open for Brizzle. Oh, he had an open net and he missed it. I know it wasn't an easy angle, but man, he's gonna be kicking himself for that one. What are the stats? That is their current record right now on BCS. Pawn Takes King currently 0-2. Ignition currently 1-1. But for Pawn Takes King, I know 1-2 doesn't look good, but both their series went to Game 5. Now in front, a miss here from Amarian. Tattoo clears it. Brizzle having to race his way back. Tattoo off the back wall. And all they have to do here for Pawn Takes King is waste time, but they'll get a goal instead. It's Bungee Cord to catch Ignition napping. This one rolled up the back wall, and so many eyes were on Brizzle, but he missed it. And that will just allow an easy goal for Bungee Cord. You don't get it much easier than that. Brizzle. Looking for a dribble. Now he's demoed away. This one could actually trade a chance. Young Savage, he misses the net. Ignition have had issues putting their shots on target. Now in field, Bungee Cord with the clear. Bungee Cord. Looking for a second touch, but he couldn't get the play. Bumpalicious. Now, is this what he wants? No, Young Savage will look for the clear. Up for a Tattoo. Infield pass. No one's there. Pawn Takes King. Winning the possession department, especially in the 50-50s in the midfield. When they do come, they almost always win them. But right now, Ignition has possession. Brizzle will let this one bounce in front. Nicely for Marion. Bungee Cord with the save. And now he goes the other side of the field. One-on-one with Brizzle. He'll get past him. Now towards the corner. Oh, Marion has boost. He has a clear. But Bumpalicious has a counter option. Now he can actually put this one in front. There it is for Tattoo. No goals, but this offense wasting time. Something even more precious in this game than goals. At least at this moment. There's not a lot of it left for Ignition to get anything going. Another shot saved by Omarion, but Bungee Cord will make it 5-1. Hello there, Lexi. Wait, I just saw this. You're welcome to you train. Jim Elements wants you to 1v1? I mean, you can always take him up on an offer. I don't know how much time we're going to have between this series and the next one, but if we have enough time, I can do it. If not, there's always time after the stream or on another stream, as long as you remind me. As Ignition will get a goal back late here. A follow coming in from Simi Wimmy TTV. Thank you so much for the follow. Did I hear 1v1? No, you didn't. Please don't 1v1 me, I suck. No, I'm joking, actually. If you want to 1v1 me, I'm totally fine with that. Just depends if we have time for it. Is now infield. Pawn Takes King. We'll take game 2, only one away from sweeping Team Ignition. As Pawn Takes King. And after that break, they didn't look like they skipped a beat, really. Pretty happy with that one, if you're a Pawn Takes King fan. As DFA Stadium we go. Pawn Takes King, only one game away here from a win this week. As we are going to hear from Ignition, they want to make a sub. As now, here at the verdict. Riz literally just messaged me on Discord. He's going to sub out here. He's going to let Proster Plays join in. Ignition not happy with those first 2 games results. They want to make a change here for Game 3. We're fine. We'll let them make that change when they need to. Right, we're good. I think you said it correctly there, Mean Marine. Yeah, this series is currently well in favor of DTB Ponti's King. Last game was well in favor of them. I don't even have to tell them, actually. And it's some shady get here. Mean Marine's got the wraps. As Pawn takes King. Currently leading 2-0 in the series. You might want to actually see the scoreboard. As now 50-50s in the midfield. Proster plays off the sidewall. Infield Tattoo. Going to put it off the back. Infield for Bungee Cord. He can't put that one in. And now Ignition clear the ball away. Tattoo. Can't take too long here. He'll find to clear out. That gets not through Proster. He'll actually jump to that one. But he hits it backwards, so Ignition still have to play a lot of defense. Zomarian. It's off the sidewall. Bumpalicious. Towards the net. Now infield for Bungee Cord. Bungee Cord's got an open net. And he won't miss. Ponti's King score first in Game 3. Very awkward after that first touch, and Bumpalicious just waited for him. Waited for him to commit to that one. And then he made the pass infield. As this one pinched towards the sidewall. As now Young Savage misses this. Bungee Cord downfield. Roster player is looking for an answer. Malicious. Misses this. Now a shot from Omarion, but it's not really a shot. It's just a little wide, but maybe it's something that Ignition can use to try to prove more chances for them. Omarion. Looking in field. Will beat Bungee Cord in for Proster Plays. Tattoo stops it. Now Bumpalicious doesn't read this one. Oh, Ignition. All 3 players committed. At a point there was a literal 3-on-0. And they still couldn't score. Man, if that isn't a beacon of things to come, but wait a second. Omarion will score back. They missed the easy shot. They'll make the hard shot instead. What an interesting turn of events here. They just have had difficulties in shooting, but that miss, that really can't be counted up for much. But that goal, though, was a nice shot. Tying things up here. But things can very easily turn back in favor of DTB Ponti's King. This Ignition have something else up their sleeve. Bumpalicious off the back wall. Proster plays. The clear. Bumpalicious tried to jump off to challenge him, but got his wheel stuck on the corner there. Now infield. Gotta be careful. Ignition trying to swarm that net, but again, Ponti's King finds outplays. Bungee Cord didn't read this one properly, and now Proster for offense. Ignition still trying to fight here. Omarion pushes off the corner, infield. No follow-up shot as 2 players committed from Ignition. 2 looking for a clear. Omarion, he's up for it. Shot isn't good. Now Bungee Cord trying to find a clear himself, but still. Offense for Ignition. Not fruitful yet. They're hitting that crossbar a lot. They're so close, but yet so far. One takes King. To make this series end 3-0 in their favor. They just need one more goal to do it. As a pinch out here from them. I don't know if that was planned. A brilliant play there from Pawn takes King. Now they've got Ignition on Ignition's back line. Proster with a full tank of boost. Tried to get the clear, but it's now hit towards the right side wall. Young Savage. The dribble. Only for Tattoo. He'll get the play. He'll clear it away. And upwards on Marion and Young Savage. They miss. Tattoo. Not on target. Froster plays will make another consistent touch outward. Bungee cord dunked by Froster. Now Young Savage. Is this a shot? No, Bumbalicious. He'll still get the touch though. Ignition, a team bump here for the sidewall. Froster still. First touch. Second touch is good. Second touch goes in. Ignition now hold the lead. As Froster off the back wall to himself. Pretty nice looking play. Pawn takes King, a minute 30 left. They want to make the series quick for themselves. They need to get a goal. As now Marion in field, Tattoo. That touches high. Now up for it. Bungee cord beaten by Froster. Now in front. Froster looking for bumps. Awkward play here. Tattoo gets a touch on it. Now Marion, he tried to get a curve shot in there. Ignition, after having issues in their first two games. This game, their defense really came to play. Help them out. Their offense still has its shooting accuracy issues, but definitely you can definitely tell it's a lot better right now for Ignition. They look a little more well-rounded. As Froster to the back corner. Oh, he'll shoot it perfectly. And just like that, Ignition now have some insurance. Still, they're hunting Bontic's King. They still know that there's time remaining for themselves to get back into this. But as that goal against them, taking away their confidence in this game. 30 seconds left to find out. As now Marion with the dribble. Get through Bungee cord. Up for his Tattoo. He'll get a light touch. Follow-up potential. Bumpalicious. Bounces off the corner. Infield. No one's waiting for it. But Bungee cord, wait a second, an interesting 50-50. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Close there for DTP Bontic's King. But it's not enough. This series will have a fourth game to go to. As everybody on Ignition jumping for that one. They don't mind though. Final seconds, they're happy with this one. Now, cleared away. As we'll go to Game 4, Ignition, get one back. And make a reverse sweep, a difficult thing indeed. But Pontic's King, again, they've only seen Champions Field before in this league, and so they obviously don't want to go there again. But it's not looking great for them right now. That last game, their offense never even got a chance to start up. Now, Game 4. Again, Pontic's King still have the chance to win the series. Gonna be a lot of work to get there. Infield pass, a goal here! Bumpalicious to the side wall. Again, Pontic's King. It just seems like that offense of theirs has kind of fallen apart here. Game 3, it really didn't get the chance to. It really didn't get the chance to start, as I've said before. You just need to be a little bit closer, a little more suffocating your Ignition. Seems like they have a little more space to breathe. been able to create those chances for themselves. They've been able to take advantage of their opponents. Is now infield from Proster. No shot there. But got close. Pawn takes king. Will pinch this one out from bungee cord. Young Savage will trap against the sidewall. Now awkward. Omarion infield though for Tattoo. Oh, and he could have shot that one, but he missed it completely. Proster plays will clear, and for Proster being that substitute, gotten a lot of consistency for this team. I've not really seen him miss the ball. Now Bumpalicious downfield, pinched back by Ignition. Bungee cord in towards the corner. Young Savage. He's got a touch on this one. But Proster's not going to hesitate. And that will be another goal for Ignition. And now, 50-50 outwards. Proster, that's not a very great touch. It's in front of his own net. Bumpalicious in for bungee cord. Light one, it will go in. And DTB Pawn takes king finds an answer. As Proster hit that ball right in front of his net, and Bumpalicious did not hesitate to jump for it. Still time remaining for Pawn takes king. A lot of time remaining for them to take over this game. Now bungee cord from the sidewall. Couldn't get a shot from that. Now a pinch play from Omarion. Well, it won't go anywhere, but sometimes those plays go all the way in. And Young Savage, he's not going to miss. Ever since Game 2, these guys have stepped up. For Ponte's King, it just seems like they've gone a little bit slower. Maybe they're too relaxed. Well, this series could have some interesting situations in it. Infield potential. Tattoo. Had to get one back here for Pawn takes king. Fighter. Couldn't clear. Bungee cord. Second touch off the ground. In front of the net. Proster with the save. Here comes Bumpalicious. He'll get through them all. A slow shot from Bumpalicious. And DTP Pawn takes king. Well, they are again finding answers, but do they have what it takes to tie it up? That is the true question here. So far, they've always been losing to Ignition. Never been able to get a goal to tie it. Not in this game, and, well, Ignition will... Oh, they could have gotten one back there from Omarion. But again, it's Ignition. Those open net shots are plaguing them. The toughest shots in Rocket League, I tell you. And I think... I think this series had a lot more open net misses. We've seen a lot of others, but... That just tells you just how difficult those shots are. You overthink it so easily. Because there's no one else there to shoot it past. Proster. Downfield. Trying to get it up the back wall. Bumpalicious with a light touch. Omarion. Bungee cord looking for a clear. Proster plays. Shoots it off the back wall. Bumpalicious with the dribble. Gets past two. Now infield. Omarion. And now infield pass. Potentially, he almost hit it himself. Bungee cord will get the final touch. Defense right now for Monte's Gang. They're not liking this. And they won't like Proster. He has brought a new level to this Ignition team. One that is not backing down. Offense potential. Tattoo in towards the corner. Gets a bump on Omarion. Bumpalicious. Can he put one in field for bungee cord? He needed to make contact with that one. A couple key whiffs this game. And Pawn takes king. They're currently on the losing end. That one from bungee cord. That could have been a good shot. Good plays. Will find a clear. Omarion with this touch. And again for Pawn takes king. Just feels like that speed of theirs just hasn't elevated like Ignition's has. As a bounce, it will favor Pawn takes king. They've been able to find goals. Their offense has been pretty consistent. You still see these moments like that from Bumpalicious. Interesting moments. Here's another one. On takes King. Struggling here at the final minute. They're treading water. Ignition. Continuing to pour on top of them. And now Proster, infield, maybe to himself, but a young Savage, that's an open net. And that will not be a miss. Ignition, can they get another one off the kickoff? Let's say by bungee cord. Proster. Is he looking for a second touch? He kind of looked like he was going for it. As bungee downfield. I think Savage will save it away. So Marion up. Proster. He'll just put a shot on, and that will go in. Proster Plays has been tearing this competition to shreds. Ignition. Surprised he didn't have him in playing for game 1. He's been playing so well this series. And for Pawn Takes King, they'll have to go back to Champions Field. This one bouncing. Roster misses this. Young Savage up. Bungee cord bumps. Young Savage looking in field. Dunked away. Final seconds. We will go to game 5. Both these teams have been here before. But the crucial distinction here is that Ignition has won on Champions Field. DTB Takes King has not. And we're on the verge of a potential reverse sweep. Ignition's only one game away. And yes, the series after this will have to be delayed a slight bit, but do not worry. We'll have it soon. As now Chesswiz has joined in. It looks like he might be subbing out one of his teammates. Which one specifically, we'll have to find out. Both teams are ready. Nope, they're ready. Okay, cool. Game 5 here. Champions Field. Both these teams, can Ignition win the series in the end? Potential of a reverse sweep, but how are they playing? Does the substitution of Chesswiz here for Pawn Takes King change the outcome? Is he what their teams needed? We saw that the substitution of Proster was what Ignition needed. What about Chesswiz? Young Savage upfield towards the corner. Bouncing play. Bungee cord trying to read it. Now infield from Omarion. Chance cleared away by Chesswiz. Proster's shot. Bumpalicious will get the save, but it's not going to be the first time we'll see Proster shoot. He has to be shut down here by DTB Von King if they want to take this game. He's just been too dangerous for them. As now this shot, saved by Proster. In fact, follow-up for Bungee cord. He'll score. Made me scramble my own words in my mouth. His first shot from Bungee cord almost snuck it in. That's what made both players jump. His follow-up, well, that was enough to get the first goal. On takes King. A team that does well when they score first, but when they start losing, things look real difficult for them. Need to keep that confidence on high. Savage, off the back wall. Proster, shot, bungee cord, couldn't reach it, but it's not on target anyways. Proster's looking for a bunch of demos. As Bumpalicious will clear. Chesswiz up with it. Looking for bungee cord. He'll shoot this one through the middle of the field. Proster Plays will have a save. And now, he's looking for an outplay. Omarion's there. Redirect, not on. This one pinched infield. Chesswiz, light touch up. Infield pass for Proster. He doesn't get the shot there. Young Savage in front for Omarion. That one saved. All 3 players commit. Follow up from Proster. That's still kept out from Omarion. Ignition did all he had to do. Except Omarion got in the way. He jumped in front of Proster, plays his shot. And Ignition were that close to tying things up. DTB Haunted King, they need to get this ball out. Proster plays on offense. Second touch, he won't read it, but it's infield. Anyways, that one getting past all 3. No, Bungee Cord will get the 50-50. But even he didn't look confident on it. Zamarian with the flick. Bungee Cord trying to avoid getting bumped. Now he'll look for a clear. The sidewall, Bungee Cord. Misses this. 2 players commit. Still only 1 goal scored this game as we're now halfway through. Chesswiz trying to make it 2. It's infield for Bungee Cord. No contact there. Proster plays. Bumblicious getting a touch here, but Proster, he might have liked that one if he went for it. Instead, he backed away. I think he felt his teammate behind him. That they were going to go for the shot. Now, Elmarion's got some open space in this corner. For Proster. Infield potential. Saved by Bungee Cord. Elmarion. Off the back wall for Proster. He's not missed, but he'll hit the crossbar. Again, it's so close here from Proster. BTB Ponte's King. Surviving play after play. But this one, oh, that's off the post. How is it still not in? Ignition have done so many things right this game. But the final shot has just been slightly off target. That's all that matters in Game 5. Ponte's King. Better do them a lot of defense. They still have a good amount of boost in their tank. Will that boost run out? Bumbalicious, he'll get a clear. He'll get some boost back here. And they needed this. Bungee Cord. Young Savage credited with a save. Still, again, 1 goal separates these teams. It's Chesswiz. Off the corner. Infield pass potential? No, Proster plays will clear it. Now this one, bouncing favorably for Proster. Infield, Bumbalicious dunk towards the net. Omarion uses all his boost to get to that one. Chesswiz will answer back. Coming for his Bungee Cord, he'll get a light touch. Bumbalicious gotta be awkward here. He'll go for it, but Proster will beat him. Towards the corner, Young Savage, light tap infield, Chesswiz. Sees that one away. Bungee Cord with the flick. He's demoed. Proster. Reaction from Bumbalicious will help his team out. Now he gets a pop over 2. 1-on-1 with the nets. Oh, it's hit the crossbar now for Ponte's King. How many times has it hit the post of the crossbar? And now the net's open for Omarion. Flick. He's hit the crossbar. Young Savage finally will go in for Ignition. My oh my. Ponte's King will shoot themselves in the foot here late in Game 5. A team bump in midfield, an unnecessary team bump in midfield. And Ignition, they tie it up late here. They fought so valiantly. You thought for a second they weren't going to get their chances. Well, they got them to use them. And now, they look like a much better team here. Last seconds, Bumbalicious will save. Omarion to Proster, but he'll miss. Now a chance for Ponte's King. Chesswiz off the back wall. Bungee Cord couldn't read it. I think Chesswiz wanted to shoot that one. Had a little more time than he thought he did. Now Game 5 overtime. 1 more goal will decide at Ignition. Much stronger in the shooting. But it doesn't matter if they can't get their goals, and they've had issues putting that ball in the right place, but this one from Savage! That will win it! Ignition win the series in its entirety. Game 5 overtime it took, but they complete the reverse sweep. It took a substitution. It took a Game 5 overtime goal. It took a comeback here. But the series is theirs. Game 5. Ignition take it here. 3 games to 2. As that is not it here for tonight. We have other series coming up, and we gotta move quickly because we are a little bit late. Next up, I'm not even gonna go for a break for this one. It's Benevolent Team Poseidon and Team Ignition Academy. Yes, another Ignition team. How fun. Let me make sure I get that picture pulled for you guys. There you go. Also, by the way, for all you guys that stuck around at the end of that series, thank you guys for being patient. Again, I do apologize with the issues that we had, but we got everything sorted out. As we're gonna get this series underway soon. As again, we're gonna try to make sure everything can be set up quickly here. Because again, we are running a little late to this. As I might have to fall a little bit silent here because I need to make sure I can set everything up here. Okay, let me see. I can now send them the info for their series. Again, apologies for, the lateness here, but again, we'll make sure to set everything up. And as soon as everything is good to go, we'll be good to go. Well, now that everything has been sorted out, we'll get ourselves ready here for this series. As both these teams look to progress further in the Academy series for Blackline. There you go. Let's take a look at the webpage. This is the bracket that they're in. That is not the bracket they're in. That is the wrong bracket. This is the bracket they're in. Yeah, this looks a little more right. I don't know why the bracket was wrong there. This is the right bracket. There you go. They're up there in that winner's quarterfinal matchup. As both teams are in right now, we'll have to move very quickly here. Yes, yes, that's the real Ignition Ziggy. You noticed flip out. As I need to change one thing, and then we'll be right there. Need to change that logo. That is not the right logo. That is. The best of 7. As no pauses here for this one. We're getting right into it. You guys got some time to vote. It's Benevolent Team Poseidon versus Team Ignition Academy. A best of 7 series. Here we go. Ignition Academy had a good start to the season here. Down the bracket, though, everything changes. You can be considered one of the best teams in your division and still fall short. For Team Poseidon, it's going to be a little more difficult for them, but they too have had the exact same thing. Their season has started out amazingly. And now they want to continue that kind of run. As Ignition. Stuck on defense, Blue Storm Skies. Infield off the double tap. DJ Early Bird will score here. And Benevolent Team Poseidon, they'll get the first goal. As Blue Sky Storms, creativity here in that double touch. You know you're not going to score from that distance, but still, getting that second touch forces the defender to miss. A brilliant play that Team Poseidon are going to be happy with. And this is not the first time we've had Benevolent on stream. We just had them recently when their team Kronos team. As wait a second, they're going to get a second goal. It's Dasastok cutting me off here. They don't want to hear other Benevolent friends. No, they want to hear about themselves more. As Early Bird once again involved in the play, this time with the pass. Infield for Dasastok. An early Ignition Academy. Caught sitting back just a little too far. And these early starts can help teams out. You know, both these teams have had great seasons. They want to continue doing more and more, better and better. As I believe these teams have not actually met each other yet until now. They need to be able to adapt to each other. As the series goes on, Team Poseidon right now, maybe based on these initial playstyles, they look like the better team. Again, they also have 2 goals. Drazix misses this. Cody will get one back for Ignition Academy. I cannot speak, or else the opposite will happen, apparently. And the demo from Cody will allow Drazix to go through, and then Drazix, he'll call that a fake. I don't think that was its intention, but it did work out in his favor. The Ignition Academy find a goal back. Is now cleared away by the Sostok. Early Bird is up. Now Ruby touch infield for Drazix, who will look for a dribble downfield. Drazix dunks Blue Sky Storms. Cody misses this. Ruby's jumping for it. He's aggressive. As Blackline now with a freight of 7. Thank you, Blackline. As I forgot to change my stream. I'll have to do that as soon as I can. DJ Early Bird off the corner. By the way, how was your stream there, Nation? I'm assuming is the one who streamed that one. How was your stream, man? As now the Sostok open field. He's got a net in front. Cody will challenge him there. And now a double commit from Benevolent Poseidon. That will be an easy shot for Cody. All day long he'll take those. An error from Team Poseidon. And all of a sudden it's tied up here. Poseidon. It looked like they were in such good control. And then it got away from them. Ignition, tie it up. As these teams now look to see who will take the next goal, the go-ahead goal. It's only 3 minutes remaining. These are this could be some high-scoring matches. And that's not unlikely. Ignition Academy are known for having such a high-powered offense. I don't know much about Benevolent Team Poseidon, but they could do it too. As the Ignition drop down, Drazix will get a pretty slow goal. Yeah, very slow. 150 kilometers here. As he didn't shoot that one on it, he had a bounce shot, and that makes a lot of players really second-guess their own defensive efforts. Bounce shots like that. As now Ignition scoring 3 goals unanswered. Now they search for maybe some insurance infield here, and that one slowly but surely Ruby will get his first goal of the game. We haven't heard a lot about her, haven't heard a lot from Ruby being the team captain and kind of being this team's leader. His involvement is very critical for this team, but Ignition Academy plays best whenever Ruby is not the one that is leading the board. Usually, when you look to see when Ignition plays well, it's when Cody and Drazix are the ones that are being talked about, the ones that are leading this team on the score sheet. Now Cody demoed by Blue Sky Storms, but Drazix will challenge him here. A demo in the backfield, jaded demos. Blue Sky Storms with a dribble through the midfield. Ruby gets a save off the spawn. Benevolent Team Poseidon with offense, looking for a dunk is DJ Early Bird. Ruby will clear. Off the corner, infield, second play. There's Ruby to score. Now he's showing his face, and that's going to make things more difficult for Benevolent Poseidon. As Ruby can be an absolute monster on the field. And whenever he gets involved in the play, opponents usually have a difficulty stopping him. Drazix, flip reset for Cody. Another goal for Ignition Academy. When it rains, it pours. And Ignition Academy score a 6th goal in a row. Cody, that might be his hat trick. I'd have to check. Yeah, it's his hat trick, all right. Drazix, I think he just got the assist there, yeah. 2 assists for him. My goodness, this has been a high-scoring game for Ignition Academy, but they love these kind of games. This is when they're kind of in their element. Unfortunately for Team Poseidon, it has to be against them, and fortunately for them, it is only game 1, but they're going to have a lot of work to do if they want to take Ignition Academy at least a couple games and do a little more if they want to win against them. Drazix holds the ball. Dribble play, under 1. Now he's got the shot here. Blue Sky Storms will save. Will be challenging in. Taking it to the sidewall. Won't be able to beat the Sawstock. Sky Storms shot. Cody will just clear it back. Early Bird is up high. But Ruby will beat the Sawstock in that challenge. And Ignition Academy got that speed. They're using it pretty well in that midfield. They say that midfield control is important right now. That midfield control for Ignition is just them being able to win challenges because they're just faster. And they react more appropriately. This one, won by Poseidon. Shot potential. But he's got some control here. He's got a dribble. One with Early Bird, but Early Bird will beat him to it. But he misses this, Drazix. With a light touch. Blue Sky Storms around the corner. Ruby. Got a solo play in hand. Got a foot reset. Gets over Early Bird. Now trying to get a dunk on the Sawstock. Ruby going for multiple different plays just to waste more time. Maybe even see if he can get another goal for his team. As for Team Poseidon, they're just looking for a goal to end out this game. Ruby dribbles it around, infield. Maybe a shot off it. Bumps Blue Sky Storms. Drop in front. Ignition Academy couldn't get on the end of that. But they do take game 1 here. 6-2. As Ruby's now left, I think he might be doing a car change, who knows. Yep, that's what I assumed it was going to happen. I called it! I've seen that happen enough times. As we are going to move to game 2 here. Game 2. These teams, you know, they had a lot of work to go. Ignition Academy with the early series lead. Drazix with the flip reset. Couldn't get the second touch. Blue Sky Storms now. Off the back wall, Ruby will control. And Ruby, whenever he hits the ball, it always looks like he's going for an air dribble. Being able to threaten so many plays makes him such a dangerous player. Not just in the midfield, but out of defense especially. He can be a real troublemaker. Ignition Academy took him a while to start in game 1, but when they did, they scored 6 in a row. Now Ruby, oh, that one. I don't know how that goes in. A little bit fortunate there for the captain of Ignition Academy. But you know he'll be happy to take those. I think that's the he goes low on Early Bird, and that's why it goes through him, but that bounce was so fortunate for him. But again, happy with that goal. This series, winner of this will go to the winners semifinals. The top 4 of the upper bracket. As a play from Drazix. Couldn't get through Early Bird completely. And Ruby, a bit of a misplay there, but Cody will pass it up for him. Still, nothing on it. Blue Sky Storms dribbles it down the field. Drazix. They get through to Sawstock. 50-50, bouncing all over the place. As Drazix, infield. Early bird can't beat Ruby. This one off the ceiling in front, save away, but that net is vulnerable, and Ruby knows it. That's why he'll turn and challenge and get another goal for Ignition Academy. As a bit of a misplay there. The Sawstock over-jumped it. Blue Sky Storms under-jumped the ball. They made contact, but it didn't go anywhere. Ruby had a very easy second shot for him. As routine as it gets for Ruby, as Ignition looking for more. Drazix doesn't get contact with this. The Sawstock will roll up the back wall. Chance here. He's looking for demos. Shot from Blue Sky Storms doesn't come. Ignition Academy try to clear the ball away. It's Ruby with the 50-50. Infield. The Sawstock can't dribble it around. Drazix a pre-flip to this one off the sidewall now. But again, offense for Team Poseidon. Their first time that they've had real possession in offense in a long time. They make anything of it. They're getting the chances. They're getting demos too. Something to add about their offense. Something that Ignition Academy doesn't really do is demo. But we're seeing that Team Poseidon, they're using it just to get rid of the, Ignition's defenders. Blue Sky Storms with the clear. Drazix will just continue to towards the corner. Early bird couldn't get the right touch. Now goes to the sidewall. The Sawstock past Ruby, but not past Cody. And Drazix misses this. It'll be for Cody instead. As he got a flick. And a neutral here. A neutral is what Poseidon wants. As they had more numbers in that area of the field. Being able to follow up the challenges quickly. And the Ignition did so well in Game 2. Sorry, not in Game 2. In Game 1. And it felt so long. It turned into Game 2. In Game 1, they did so well at following up each other's touches in the midfield. Right now, Team Poseidon doing some of their own. Ignition had the lead in this game. They could, in theory, not score any more goals, and they'd still win this one. Benevolent Team Poseidon, can they get a goal back? Ignition still looking for a third, just to make things even more difficult for their opponents. They're a team that will beat you down and not have any mercy left for you. You saw last game, they scored 5 goals and said, no, we gotta go for a 6th. Ruby, infield. Drazix, light one, that will go in. So far, all of Drazix's goals have been pretty slow shots, but if it works, it works. This one, slightly above 50 kilometers per hour, slightly faster than that first goal he had in the last game. Happy with this one. Ignition Academy. Does this mean that they'll take Game 2? With just a little over 100 seconds left, they look like they're in relative control. Even when Team Poseidon had offense, and they had a lot of offense at one point in this game. Ignition Academy just continue to challenge them. I know for Ignition Academy, their thoughts going into this bracket were to win it all. They're not settling for anything less. I know Ruby definitely wouldn't be. I should say definitely isn't. I know they need to fight for it. Cody, the sidewall, off the ceiling, in front, maybe a jump towards. He had no boost. Well, it's not like he was going to get to that one anyways, but I'm just in anything. Drazix will leave it for Ruby to make some offense. Ruby, quickly infield for Drazix, and Ruby, the mastermind behind it all, calls the ball when he needs it, and then he'll lay it off for Drazix with an easy goal. Just brilliant there from Ruby. Gave Benevolent Team Poseidon a little time to realize what was happening, and then when they did, the ball was already going to that top right corner. Now, another chance for Ignition Academy right off the kickoff. Infield, Cody couldn't make it 5. Blue Sky Storms with a dribble. Benevolent Team Poseidon, can they get any goals back? Ruby, 2 touches. That's also past early bird. 2 players committed for that then. Now Cody with the dribble. Light shot, Blue Sky Storms. He probably could have saved that one, but the time is expiring. Tried to pre-flip into that one, and he misses it. He tried his hardest. Just misjudged the ball there. The Benevolent Team Poseidon, they fall on their face again. Really, Ignition Academy just playing a lot better. 11 straight goals over these 2 games. Drazix with the dribble, early bird with the 50-50. Cody will assign himself to the dribble and the clear. He'll get it too. Not infield. Drazix still jumping forward. Infield pass. Up is Ruby. He will not beat Early Bird. All the way downfield. Going, not on target. On top of the sidewall. Drazek's up early. He'll take away that shot opportunity. And now infield for Cody. Sostok keeps it alive, but I think he'd rather it dry and let Ignition Academy take game 2. Things not looking good here for Benevolent Team Poseidon. As now game 2 going against them. It's even worse than the first. They had an offense, but they had less of it, and they didn't even get a goal this game. Last game, they were able to get 2, even if in the end it didn't even matter. Game 3, rapidly approaching for both these teams. Ignition Academy now 2 games up, 2 games closer to that winner's semifinal matchup. Got a long way to go. Admittedly, they're halfway there. 11 goals straight in these last 2 games. They've been unrelenting to BVE Poseidon. Game 5. More action. Surely to come here in this series. Cody off the ceiling, trying to make it 12 unanswered. Ignition Academy is playing way better right now. That will be 12. And it's from Drazek's off of Ruby. So many of Ignition Academy's goals are assisted. They have this chemistry. They have this talent. And right now, BVE Poseidon cannot match it. Is there anything that Poseidon can do? I know for them, they probably can't believe just how one-sided this matchup has been. It's a winner's quarterfinal matchup. It's not... These matches aren't usually like this, but right now they are. You know, they want to make a... They have to make a massive comeback and a massive response, and really, they have to do it in this game. When you go down 3 games, it's almost impossible to get those 4 back. It's possible. We've never seen it on this stream, but it is possible. Who knows? Maybe today's the night of crazy reverse sweeps. We'll see. And before today, best of 5 reverse sweeps are super rare on my stream, but obviously you saw one last matchup when Ignition won 3 games in a row. Well, not this Ignition, the Premier Series, Championship Series Ignition, the 3 games in a row against BTB Ponte's King. We'll see if BV Poseidon will have to do the same here in this best of 7, but right now, Ignition Academy, 1 goal up. Gonna play relatively defensive. Looks like they're more willing to try to keep this lead than go for another goal, but Poseidon trying to answer back. That's off the crossbar. In front, early bird shot going. Ruby from the back of his net. Even when that play was in front of him, Ruby still denies it. I thought that would answer this goal streak, but it wasn't the goal that Poseidon wanted. Didn't go in. Ruby from the back of his own net. A save that sure will stun a lot of players here. Definitely Poseidon it will be included in that list. As now, once again, back on the prowl is Poseidon. Guys, gotta be careful. The Sostok looking for demos. Infield shot saved by Drazek's. Early bird. Ruby, another crazy save. This one not nearly so crazy as jumping from the back of his own net, but still jumping in front, being able to read the play in front of him. Ignition Academy looking for offense. They're only up by 1, but now they can make it 2. It's Drazek's with the hook shot. The bounce shot, the hook shot. And it's Drazek's to fire that one into the back of the net. I talked about how his shots early in the series were so slow, but at this point, they've really picked up pace. And man, it's Drazek's who's now become the scariest striker for Ignition. Cody down. Gets past one. Looking for the dunk on Blue Sky Storms. Can't do it. Vrazix. Second touch. Ignition. Feels like right now they're kind of toying with Poseidon. You have to assume that that mentality of theirs is just on another level. It's at 100%. It's perfect. It couldn't be any more joyous. Again, we're only at the very beginning of what could be this series. Save away from Ignition by Ignition Academy. Ruby cuts off early bird. Prevents another offensive chance. And now maybe makes an offense for himself. But that pass just outside of Cody's line. Vrazix. 2 touches. Blue Sky Storms will meet him up there. Cody's shot, it's low. Will force to commit. Vrazix here. Oh, that one's just wide. Ruby will fake challenge. The fake challenge will work. Cody's now on top of it. There's no one up there with him. Mission Academy sitting further back. Again, it's offense once again. Ruby's shot saved by Blue Sky Storms. Ignition Academy. This game, they've sat back a little further in that midfield. But still, they find the offense. They find the goals they need. Ruby with the dribble. Controls it. Infield pass. Cody, he could have read that one. I don't know if he expected the pass to come that quickly and to be that good. It was literally right in front of him. Maybe he wanted a little further in front. It doesn't really matter for Ignition Academy. They're pretty happy. They don't need the score. It's Benevolent Team Poseidon who do. They've been on a goal drought ever since the start of Game 1. And man, that drought will continue here. Unless they can find something in these last 30 seconds. Vrazix dribbles it. Ruby, I don't know. He is up there early. My goodness. Using all his boost. He'll still get the dunk somehow. How in the... All right then, Ruby. Well, and I mentioned that they were toying with them. I didn't mean it that way. But all right then, Ignition Academy, they get a goal off it too. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. How did Ruby pre-jump him that early to get that dunk? And how does it result in a goal? I think some questions will just never be answered. That one. When you mention confidence, usually you'd mention goal-scoring opportunities. No. What about that from Ruby? Full confidence. Full confidence in himself here. Nation Academy pretty happy. 3 goals in this game. Another shutout. As Ruby will let it drop. They're very close to sweeping Benevolent Team Poseidon at the end of this. At the end of this. When is the last time you've ever seen a best of 7 sweep? Mr. Essex got all goals this game. He's become more and more centralized in the offense. He's become more and more important in that shooting department. Now, Team Poseidon, can they make the reverse sweep? They're going to have to start in Game 4. It doesn't look likely, but I'm here for history. Now, generally, you don't see many sweeps in best of 7s. Usually, they're... The most common result I see is 4-2. But Ignition Academy, they look so good. That has been 14 goals unanswered. They haven't let Benevolent Poseidon score on them ever since, like, the start of Game 1. They just look like they're full on ready for the win. But of course, still another game to go to secure that. They can't get too confident here. They want to win the series. They have to do it by winning one more game. There's also a follow from Udom. Thank you for the follow, Udom. Welcome to the Sporty Stream. I know you followed a little while ago, but just didn't have the time to thank you until now. Till the start of Game 4. Now, every game from here could be the last. And Benevolent Team Poseidon, they know that. This is when they have to just change absolutely everything. Go with the playstyle you have never tried before. That kind of change. As now offense shot. They will finally end the goal drought. It took them almost 3 straight games to stop it. But finally, it's DJ Earlybird to get 1 for his team. Only 1. And that's going to be a good start. But Ruby! Oh my goodness! Oh, Ruby! Has no respect for those against him. He's shown up this series. Got a little quiet last game. But still, he returns. He's not down. Ignition Academy still have the confidence. They'll make it too. This is a response from Ignition Academy. You score against them, and things are going to look a lot different. Cody now from Drazix. Every player in Ignition Academy not happy to go down by 1 goal. They'll put 2 right on back. Ruby. Downfield. Now 1-on-1 with Blue Sky Storms. Outwards. To Drazix off the sidewall. Maybe infield. It's the Sawstock to clear. Blue Sky Storms got a demo. Cody will just lightly tap it off that sidewall. He's your early bird. Only for Ruby. Now Blue Sky Storms. Benevolent Team Poseidon, they've done well at getting possession and holding it. At least better in this time. This one saves away all of Ignition Academy jumps. Early bird could have shot that one. Instead goes off the back wall. Second shot. He should have left that for a teammate. The Sawstock was waiting right behind him. A miscue from Benevolent Team Poseidon. And with how few chances they really do get on that net. Miscues like that can end this series. It won't end their tournament life. Both teams are in the upper brackets, but things are not looking easy for Poseidon, but 1 goal back can help them out. And now another goal for Benevolent Team Poseidon. Can they tie it up? They do. Now can they lead? Again. This result a lot better than they've had before. They'll make it free. Issues here for Ignition. Now another 2-goal swing. Back the other way. A rare mistake from Ruby. You don't generally see him miss those. But he has. Ignition Academy needs to pick themselves up. Sawstock with the dribble. Ruby wings it towards the corner. Dunks Blue Sky Storms out for DJ Earlybird. He's woken up this game. And remember him, he scored that first goal. Ended their drought, and now look where Benevolent Team Poseidon is. Trying to take a game back. Keep this series at least somewhat competitive. And not go out of this tournament without a fight. But oh my goodness, that's off a crossbar. Ruby. Shot. Saved by Blue Sky Storms. Ruby had a chance there. That one hit off the crossbar. So close from Ignition. From that clear. Trying to scare Benevolent Team Poseidon a little bit. But now, double commit on offense. They need to move back a little bit. The Sawstock with the clear. Can you believe we're only halfway through this game? Oh my goodness, a double whiff! Infield, Cody with a save! Ignition Academy on defense there. These are some interesting issues. A team known for being able to keep their calm. And right now, they're looking like they're a bit panicked. Not the same Ignition Academy we know that we saw in the last couple of games. Blue Sky Storms. What was it? Where the Sawstock, Ruby punches that ball forward. DJ Earlybird off the corner. Drazix up to the back wall. In for Ruby. That one now. Drazix again. Another touch for Ignition Academy. More offense created. Cody will leave it up for Ruby. And he'll put that downfield. And then the Sawstock. Light controlled pillowy touch. Keeping control here for Benevolent Team Poseidon. Ignition Academy, can they find a way to get just a goal here? Tie things up. Their team that had a 2-goal swing earlier this game to take the lead. They might want to do another one. 1 goal is all they need. This game will flip on the momentum. Ruby, not a lot of power behind this touch. Instead, looking for Cody, who will drop it down. Oh, beautiful play. Ignition Academy not down on the mat. It's Ruby to Cody, and Cody had a tight angle shot. He'll put it, just tucks it by that post. Couldn't have been much better placed there on that left side. And now off the kickoff, Ignition Academy with a burst of confidence. Drazix to Ruby. Oh, he could have taken the lead there. This game back and forth. Ignition Academy now have the offense, have the say. It's Ruby with a flip reset, with a play. That one's not on. Would have wished he had it, though. Cody, but only beaten by Desastok. Dang, that's a demo. Poseidon been successful in that play. His early bird clears it. Ruby with this touch. Replay off the sidewall. Infield, second. Can't get the flip reset, but he gets him all to commit. It's Drazix for the lead. Ignition Academy have just created another 2-goal swing. The third of this game. And the third for Ignition, and the second for Ignition. My goodness. The way things can change. And Benevolent Team Poseidon, who are looking like they're going to take a game only moments before, now they have to get a goal to keep themselves alive. In the upper bracket, Ruby, dribble, fake, now on one, gets past all for Cody! And this one will silence Benevolent Team Poseidon. It's Ruby to break so many axles. And it's Ruby to set up Cody for the final goal here. Benevolent Team Poseidon swept a statement from Ignition Academy against teams that could be considered their peers. They take them down quickly and defiantly. Four games straight. Ignition now, that organization has 2 wins this stream. A quick end to the night. Results for Ignition, they love that. Benevolent Team Poseidon, they tried their absolute hardest, but in the end, Ignition Academy just a lot better here. They look like they might be a mile ahead of so much of the competition in this league. We lost once. Something, I don't believe any other team can say now. No, there are other teams that... No, they've only lost once. There's not a lot of other teams that can compete with that. Only two teams have done the same or better. As we are going to get an interview here. As Ignition Academy 4-0. What a result for them. Okay, we're just gonna make sure we get Ziggy, that's not the right name. Ruby in. We're gonna get an interview with him. And then we'll end the night. But man, I can't remember the last time we saw a 4-0 sweep in a best of 7. That had to have been a while ago. As here he is. Hello, Ruby. Congrats on the win. 4-0 sweep. What a result. You guys are taking down competition that many would consider your peers. But you guys are taking them down quickly. Having the winners semifinals, making it further onto the bracket. How do you feel now, with this incredible win against an admittedly really good team? You guys just made them look a lot easier than most teams would, a lot easier than they actually are.
I mean, all I can say is the job's not finished. I mean, we're exactly where we expected to be. We expect to run through this tournament and win the whole thing. And, I mean, series number 1 down. We move on to next week.
Well, next week. Important, but gotta talk about this series. You go game one. You guys went off to a start, but talk about that. You guys scored, I believe, what was it? 14 goals straight before getting scored on
Was it?
over. I believe over like that's over a series like of like 2.5 games games like worth of time. It was 14 goals unanswered from the start of from early game one all the way to the start of game four. You guys did not get scored on, and you put tons of goals against them. What is it that makes you guys so tough to beat?
Uh, we all have the ability to score and score on command. I mean, I bet you could see the passing plays trying to link up like every other offensive attempt. It's just you can't give us space. And when you do, those passing plays happen and those solo plays happen. No matter what, if you give us space on offense, it will be somewhere near your net, if not in the net.
Yeah, a lot of passes. Almost every goal was assisted by one of the three players. But you took some time to get really in the series after, game one. You got yourself involved there, but it wasn't really the Ruby that people know you to be. But as the series went on, you just heated up more and more. Should that be something scary that other teams should be worried about? The fact that game one was a bit of a slow start, but you guys then dominated for games two and three.
I mean, we just try to dominate whenever we can, to be honest. I mean, whether it's game 1 through 4, whether it's game 1 through 7, whether we have a bad game one like we did, we had a slow start to game one. I won't lie. We came into the series, we didn't our heads weren't quite in it, and we got 2 in a row scored on us to start the game in the first minute, I think it was. And we said, "Hey, we're not going out like this," and we fought. And I mean, we turned it around. I think we won that game. I want to say 5 or 6 to 2.
You won 6-2.
So
You guys scored six straight.
yeah, we got our heads in it, and we had a slow start, but all that matters is the end result. And I mean, 6 straight kind of speaks for itself. We got our heads back into it.
Yeah, but game four was difficult. Tell me that. What changed in game four?
I think it was a little bit more of what happened in game one. To be honest, we realized, hey, we're up 3-0. This is match point. So I don't want to say we did, but it could have been them adjusting. I mean, they were a hard fought team. Props to them. But it might have been them adjusting. It might have been our heads just realizing, hey, this is match point. But I mean, yeah, we had a slow start. It was a tough game 4, but we eventually caught fire. And I mean, shout out Ignition, #Ignite together. F it, we ball.
Well, it's been a while since I've heard that quote.
Oh yeah,
But,
had to bring it back.
moving on to the winners semifinals, I got to play the winners of Northwest Bearcats White and Pimp Chip and Capper Boys. Northwest Bearcats, that's the team that beat you guys earlier this season. Do you how confident are you to have a rematch? Do you want to rematch these guys again? Do you want to get the second chance at taking down the only team that was able to figure you guys out?
We want all the smoke, Sporty. Bring it to us. Because
That's not. I can't do that for you. I'm sorry. That's not my.
Well,
I can't will that match to have
not
one
exactly
team
talking
win.
to you, Sporty, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right, we realize we should have won that series, and we have improved so much since that series. That was week 1. We got reverse swept. I mean, to be fair, they were a great team. Northwest is a great team, but if we rematch against Northwest Bearcats, expect a result like you saw tonight. We have all the motivation in the world. Since that game, literally the minute that series ended, we said as soon as we get into playoffs and play them again, they don't have a chance. We have been waiting for that Northwest Bearcats series for the whole circuit. So
Yeah.
I am sky high in confidence, and I'm sure Cody and Drazix are too. But I mean, we just have to see. We're confident with whoever we face, whether it's Northwest, whether it's PCCB. I mean, we should have swept Northwest in our eyes, and we did sweep PCCB. So,
Well, I don't even have to ask what your predictions are for the next series because I've already heard what you're saying. Another 4-0. I don't see a lot of 4-0s often, so Players predicting them, they're not generally common, but I like the confidence. Any shoutouts you have before we end stream? Any messages you want to say to anybody watching out there?
All right, I got a couple lined up. All right, shout out Volkenzi if he's watching. Man has just changed me as a player. He has changed Ignition Academy as a player. I can't thank him enough. Shout out Ziggy for bringing me into this amazing org. I can't thank him enough. Shout out to my mom. I know my mom's watching right now. Thank you, Mom. Shout out to Flip Out and to Cap. Those are my boys right there. I love both those guys. Prevlo too. Prevlo super sub. No, I gotta think. No, that's it. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, there you go. You said you had a long list to go. I was waiting for you to just keep rattling off names, but hey, you said everybody you needed to. Again, congrats on your win. A 4-0 sweep, uncommon on the stream, but you guys made it here, and in a pretty big moment as well. Good luck for your next week match, no matter who it is. If it's Northwest Bearcats White or if it's Pimp Chimp and Capper boys, but man, what a night! Congratulations on your win once again. Ruby accidentally left. Well, I think that'll be it. Ruby accidentally left the VC at the end there. We'll see if he wants to join back. We'll see if he wants to join back. If he wants to join back, we'll get him in, I guess, but that'll be it. An interesting night. We had a reverse sweep. Okay, Ruby, you're back. You want to say you had something you wanted to say?
I clicked the wrong button on me. I forgot to let you finish. I didn't forget. I just scrolling Discord. Forgot.
It's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right. No. I was just gonna say again, congratulations on your win.
All right, man. Well, thank you for having us, Sporty Buff. You know.
I don't know if I'm ready to believe you on that one yet, but we'll see. We'll see soon enough.
I mean, look at the results, my man.
I mean, I don't know if I would say it's a buff or if it's just you guys playing really well, but again, we'll find out by the end of the season. I'm sure we'll get an answer.
We'll find it out. Yeah.
Again, congrats on your win. Go. I know you have an interesting night ahead of you. Go celebrate and again enjoy yourself. You definitely deserve it.
Yes, sir. You do the same.
Thank you. Also, thank you, Kovo, for the follow. I saw you jumping in there. Hello, Kovo. Welcome to the stream. You followed at the very last moments because we're going to end the stream out here. We didn't get an interview. Oh yeah, that's because you guys, your match ended right as the other one was about to start. That's why. But if you want to say anything, Frizzle, here's your time to do it. Just say it in chat if you have anything you want to say. Oh, thanks, Lexi. It was an interesting night. I'll say that. But yeah, I'll get you on the next one. Don't worry. And what a night. By the way, shoutouts to Ignition for the partnership, as always. It was a fun night. 2 matches with Ignition, always fun. As we're gonna end the stream here. See y'all. Have a great night. And please, be safe, take care of yourself. I'll be live again tomorrow.